Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Elocke. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another NCT 127 reaction. We have the two baddies dance practice. I just reacted to the MV. All of my NCT 127 stuff seems to get blocked in certain countries. I have a lot. I get a decent amount of messages consistently like, why haven't you reacted to NCT 127? I've reacted to a ton of NCT 127 stuff. They're one of my favorite groups in K-pop, probably my second favorite group in all of NCT, behind Wavy. But I love their style. I love everything about them. But for some reason, a lot of their stuff gets blocked. And there's really nothing I can really do about it. I've tried, but it's pretty much stuck. Like whether it's the MVs, the dance practices are pretty solid, but most of the MVs tend to get blocked in some countries. So I'm sorry about that, but I haven't really found a way around that yet. But yeah, Two Baddies was smooth. It's definitely a lot going on, but I always love what they do because people can't pull off that futuristic urban aesthetic like NCT. I mean, it's very, very hard to do it, and they do it to perfection. They're just throwing vocals at you, they're throwing bodies at you left and right with the amount of talent level, especially in the NCT 127 in that lineup of unit. I love, what we've been getting from the NCT boys individually, this year. We've gotten, I think we've got projects from Taeyeon, we've gotten projects from Mark that I've seen. Jaehyun's Forever Only is one of my favorite releases of the year. You know what I'm saying? Jeno was just featured on, Key's album, and that was a bop. You know what I'm saying? So I just love what all the NCT members are giving overall. You know what I'm saying? And I love that we're getting to see, there's so much hard work done by these members. You know what I mean? Especially when some of these members are in, multiple units. Whether it be You or Dream or what have you. So yeah, very excited to see what they're gonna give us in the dance practice. Yuta is typically always the one that catches me. Yuta and Haechan that typically catch my attention in the dance practice. So I wonder who it will be here. But let's jump into it. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, NCT 127 with the Two Baddies dance practice. Hey. Come on, Taeyeon. Oh, I see his tattoos. Hardest working man in K-pop, Mark Lee. Oh, I love Jaehyun's pants. Are those Gucci? Come on, Johnny, your tall ass. How the hell can Haechan even see? Love Jungwoo's voice. I want to say this too. I think Do Young sometimes, even though he's one of the original members of NCT, if I'm not mistaken, I do feel like just from just seeing people's conversations about NCT and stuff like that, I do feel like sometimes Do Young can, I won't say forgotten, but I feel like he can be underrated in the group. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel. I think I love Do Young's vocal tone. Sometimes he has like a husk to it, which is not what I expected from him when I first got into NCT, but I very much like it. And I think he's not one of the more flashier members in the group, like a Taeyong or a Haechan or something like that. But I think that he's one of those members that you need to be successful. He's a consistent member. I always talk about it on the channel. I talk about glue members. Do Young's a glue member. He's gonna consistently be good every time out. He's gonna sing well. He's gonna dance well. He's gonna perform well every time out. You know what I mean? He's just gonna consistently fill every chamber that's needed for the group or whatever they need done. And so I think that he's one of the members that every group needs, you know what I'm saying, to be the top of the top. You need members like that. And Do Young definitely gives me star quality all the time, and he's just so consistent, man. Come on, Bias. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. Hey. How the hell can Mark even see? Bro, the footwork. Utah swag is something else. Oh, that was cold as hell. Top, top. Whoa. Come on, Johnny. Bro, Utah swag be on a million, bro. I see you, Jungwoo. Bro. I love this choreography, bro. I always love NCT's choreography. Mark Lee is insane. Jungwoo be singing. Hey, hey. Come on, Jungwoo. Come on, Hey-chan, Michael Jackson. Do Young, take us away. Tail, man, look, bro. Tail is my NCT. Is my NCT 127 bias. Xiaojun is my overall bias in all of NCT, but Tail is my 127 bias. Hey-chan is my main record. I just feel like Tael doesn't get enough screen time for me personally, but I feel like he just always blows me away with his vocals. I love how he just effortlessly belts the notes and then jumps right back into the choreography. I love that about him. And he just always delivers. Like, even, I just feel like, even though, like, he's not getting super much screen time and not a lot of lyrics and stuff like that. I just feel like he makes the most of that opportunity and he really delivers and he brings the songs home. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you need to bring these songs home vocally, and Tael is crucial for that with NCT. So it's just something I want to put out there. It's not necessarily, you might not notice him, especially if he's not your bias, you might not notice it all the time, but vocally he's going to deliver. Every single time he's going to deliver, and he's always going to bring them songs home, and that's so crucial. Oh, Jungwoo. Hey, Utah is eating this up, bro. As expected. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I love Taeyong's outfit. Come on, Johnny. I need to see Mark's family tree. I need to see it. fire as hell. Fire as hell. So that was NCT 127 with the two Baddies performance, dance practice. Yeah, I pretty much got most of my thoughts out during the video. You know, Tyrell, I wish we would see more of them, get him more screen time, but you know, he's gonna bring the songs home at all times vocally. You know, he's one of the best vocalists in the SM. I stand by that. You know, Jaehyun, I look at him in a different light ever since Forever Only. It's been on repeat for me, one of my favorite releases of the year. Dare say maybe a top 10 release. Personally, just for me, my music taste, me personally, I think it might be a top 10 song of the year for me personally, for my playlist. So I just look at him in a different light, man. He's really got that R&B star quality. I think you get a nice R&B tape out of him, honestly, if we can get that. You know, him and Xiaojun. You know, Taeyong is so zombie-like with his dancing. You know, he's so zombie-like and technical, but he also has the sauce. When you look at him and a Mark, they're kind of polar opposites when it comes to dance. Mark is a little bit more swag-driven. Taeyong is more technical and zombie-like, but they each have elements of the other in a way. I don't know. You know, Johnny's gonna do his thing again, another Glue member. I feel like he's just gonna give you a different element. You know, he's gonna give you the sexiness that you need on stage. He's gonna give you very solid dance. I didn't realize how good of a dancer he was when I first got into them till I saw Kick It. Then I was like, yeah, Johnny be dancing. You know what I'm saying? He just at all times, he doesn't really fit that. He doesn't give you the cute side of things. He kind of gives you the more mature vibe of the group. You know, like Jaehyun, you know, that type of thing. So that's kind of good. You giving off different levels of energy amongst one group. Jungwoo, ever since I saw Boss and saw how he performed in that, you know, his debut stuff, he gets down. I love his voice vocally, his vocal color. Haechan, you know, my bias, what else I can say, he just has a lot of swag. Haechan and Yuta typically always show up for me in the dance practices. I love their swag. Yuta especially, I've been paying more and more attention to him just in general since I've been watching their dance practices, because I love the swag he gives off and the energy that he gives off all the time. Doyoung, again, he's a member that, you know, is needed. He's needed, you know what I mean? He's a centerpiece. He's that type of, you know, consistent member that's gonna give you, you know, a bunch of different elements. You know what I'm saying? Love the husk that he comes with in his voice. Sometimes he has a very unique vocal color as well, that I like. I mean, it's just 127. It's a reason why I like them so much. You know what I mean? They're one of my favorite groups in all of K-pop. If you just broke NCT down into individual groups, NCT 127 would be one of my, you know, one of my 7 to 10, you know, 5 to 10 favorite boy groups in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You'll be hard pressed to find another group that could do, you know, this urban style concept like them, but also flip that futuristic spin on it like they do and really succeed almost every time. I haven't, you know, and they have a lot of discography, and I just feel like a lot of their songs have hit, you know what I'm saying? That's very risk reward in the type of style that they do, but they hit. So man, I love watching 127 stuff. Again, sometimes it acts funny when I upload, but typically the dance practices are pretty good, so hopefully that this doesn't get blocked for anyone. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.